If you thought Realme closed the books on their best-selling 8 series with the launch of the Realme 8 5G, think again. Hi, my name is Colin and welcome back to Ungeek. Today we take a deeper look at Realme's latest addition to the Realme 8i. Is it worth it? Why did Realme make it? And do we really need another 8 series phone? Well, we'll tackle all of that in this episode. But before we actually do that, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so because we're making more and more videos for you guys. Simply click the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell right beside it so you know when we've come up with a new video. Alright, now that we have that out of the way, these are 5 things that surprised us with the Realme 8i. The Realme 8i is powered by the new Mediatek Helio G96. While the Realme 8 uses a standard Helio G95, the Realme 8i uses a chipset that was jointly oversaw and launched by both Realme and Mediatek. The close collaboration enabled them to truly optimize this 12nm chipset, enabling for 65% better performance than the chipset used on the Realme 7i. So what's new with this particular chipset? Firstly, Helio G96 is the only G96 series chip that can power 120Hz display. Secondly, it supports Realme's first screen whose brightness can reach as low as 1 nit. Lastly, its gaming performance completely surpasses that of Realme 7i, providing a smoother gaming experience. Which brings us to point number 2. The Realme 8i has a large 6.6-inch LCD display that can support up to 120Hz refresh rate, making this one of the few smartphones that have this high of a refresh rate for its price segment. Compared to 60Hz, 120Hz deliver noticeably smoother visual effects, and 6 different refresh rates are supported to help the phone conserve battery power, namely 30Hz, 48Hz, 50Hz, 60Hz, 90Hz, and 120Hz. It also has a high enough 180Hz touch sampling rate, enabling the Realme 8i to respond faster to touch controls, perfect for gaming. As mentioned, because of the Mediatek Helio G96, the Realme 8i can go as low as 1 nit brightness, so your phone is safe to use even on dimly lit areas. On the other end of the spectrum, the Realme 8i screen can go up to 600 nits of brightness, which reduces glare when you use your Realme 8i outdoors under the sun. Moving on to part 3, surprisingly smooth gaming. While the Realme 8i utilizes a 12nm chipset, the smartphone also utilizes what we call VRAM or virtual RAM, wherein it uses memory from the internal storage as a virtual random access memory booster to help the onboard RAM run more resource-consuming apps. Do take note that this application is only available on the 6GB RAM, 128GB ROM variant of the Realme 8i. Sadly, this feature isn't available to its lower-end brother, the 464GB variant. But if you are using the 6GB, 128GB variant of the Realme 8i, then expect better, smoother performance on your apps and the games that you play because of this. That being said, the 4GB, 64GB variant is no slouch either, as we found out. The Helio G96 is capable of running today's popular games like Mobile Legends Bang Bang and League of Legends Wild Rift. To truly maximize the 120Hz, we tried a couple of games that clock higher display refresh rates like Sonic Dash 2, Marvel Contest of Champions, and Call of Duty Mobile. So far, the phone was able to handle the game smoothly. Just don't clock the graphics to ultra. For Call of Duty Mobile, while it won't go up to 120 frames per second, you can choose the high refresh rate setting but clock the graphics to low to enjoy smoother gameplay. The main draw for this phone is the fast display refresh rate, and you really want to maximize that as much as possible. If you're worried if the Realme 8i's battery can support the higher refresh rate screen, you'll be happy to know that it can, as we discuss point number 4. The Realme 8i comes with a now industry standard 5000 mAh that smartly conserves power when it can. As I mentioned a while ago, the Realme 8i can support refresh rates display up to 120Hz, but it automatically also determines if your screen needs to clock down to 30Hz, 48, 50, 60, or even 90Hz, just so it doesn't drain your battery unwantedly. Because of this and excellent power management of the Helio G96, plus an 18-watt fast charger, you can be sure that the Realme 8i will run smoothly for longer hours during the day. The last point we'd like to make in this video is the price on the Realme 8i. The Realme 8i sits between the 10 to 12,000 peso range, with the 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM variant retailing at 9,990 pesos, while its more powerful brother with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal memory retails for 11,990 pesos. If you got these during the early bird promos over at Lazada on November 17, you should get an additional 1,000 peso discount, dropping the prices to 8,990 pesos and 10,990 pesos respectively. And those are 5 things that surprised us with Realme's latest addition to the Realme 8 series, the Realme 8i. Do you agree with our list? Do you want to try it out for yourselves now? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want more stories on the Realme 8i, we are on socials as well. Do check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be putting the links of those down below so you can follow us around, and we're going to be putting our review there as well. So please do check us out. And with that, guys, my name is Colin, and if you've watched until this point, maraming salamat po. I will be seeing you guys on the next one. Guys, please keep safe, keep healthy, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye-bye, guys.